I ignored my destiny once. I cannot do that again. Even for you. I'm the only one who knows that. At least I'm the only one with the will to act on it.
The Mad Titan Podcast with your host, Jay Washington.
What's happening, everybody? I'm back. It is episode 13 of the Mad Titan Podcast with me, your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington. This is a special Christmas Eve edition that you guys are getting it on. Merry Christmas to everybody. If you celebrate that, Happy Hanukkah if you celebrated that. I don't know any other holidays that's going on, so I'm going to give you those right now. This is just going to be me for Christmas Eve because there isn't much to talk about, so I want to talk about it with y'all. How's everybody feeling? I hope you're having a great holiday season. If you are spending it with loved ones, if you're by yourself, just make sure you are vibing with yourself, de-stressing, allowing yourself to mentally cleanse and be great and have a good time, all right? It's been a fun year thus far. It has been a lot of great things that have happened, and I say great year because 2018 has been ups and downs, but as a whole, it's been a great year because I'm here. I'll cover a lot of that in the year in review. Basically, I'm going to do the greatest TV shows and my thoughts on the movies for the year. But let's get right into it. It's not a lot of news out. Marvel has not dropped a lot of news this past week, because there isn't much for them to talk about outside of the Avengers in-game trailer, which we got. And if you haven't seen it, go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/JAYWashington80. Check out my reaction to it and my thoughts on it. It hasn't been much come out from Marvel because after that they have nothing really to do except for the fact that Runaways dropped this past weekend on Hulu, and this year is a little bit different. They dropped all of the episodes at once, which I am super excited about. We don't have to wait for that. I'll get into Runaways in a second, but I do have a little bit of news. Netflix has revealed that The Punisher will be officially coming in January. We do not know what date it's going to drop. I'm hoping they don't do this shit where it's like, yo, you out kicking it with your people? Run home. Go watch The Punisher. I wouldn't mind it, but, you know, it is what it is. I wouldn't mind about it. Spider-Man Far From Home. A lot of people are still waiting on the trailer. The trailer did drop at Brazil Comic-Con. If you remember a couple of weeks ago, I sat there and gave you the breakdown, as they said, for the trailer. And I know the breakdown is one thing, but we kind of all want to see the damn trailer ourselves, right? Right? Word? But we're waiting for that. Normally here I do live action. I do Cape and Cow, stuff on TV and film like that. But I have to take a moment to talk about Into the Spider-Verse. Into the Spider-Verse has become arguably one of my favorite Marvel films total. And I'm talking about MCU, Marvel, other films. This film was solid. I'm not going to go into full detail because my full spoiler review is up on my YouTube channel. So go over there, but to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/JAYWashington80. That movie was just great. It was emotion through it. It was hard. The story was great. It was self-contained. It was dope. So go check that out. If you have not checked out Into the Spider-Verse, Christmas time is a big time for people to go see movies. If you have not, gather your family, gather your friends, go watch that shit. Don't drink while you're watching it like liquor. Drink like a juice or some water, because even though you might have to pee, you want to be cognizant and coherent and everything, because you want to catch the lessons, because got some lessons. I was talking about Runaways. Runaways came back and it picked up right where we left off. The kids are now running away. The crazy part about Runaways and the kids running away is they're still just running away in Los Angeles. Like, they haven't run out of state yet. I don't know if we're going to get to that point. I have not watched the full season, so forgive me for that. By the time I do the TV wrap up of the year, I'll have the full season done. But one of the things that we're seeing now, Pride has a layer, a more technologically advanced layer, as opposed to what we saw with the ritualistic layer in the first season. The kids are coming together more as a team now, with the exception of Alex, who's trying to help the team, but without telling them how he's helping them. Carolina and Nico's relationship is still growing, and Chase and Gert are getting closer together. Molly want to break everybody in half, and I don't blame her at all. I'm loving the fact that now they're having Jeffrey Wilder, who's played by my homie Ryan Sands. He's taking a more assertive leadership role, per se, co-leadership role with Tina Minori in the Pride. And I'm liking seeing that. And I'm loving Angel Parker, who plays Captain. She like, so what we gonna do? That's a ride or die sister for you. So make sure you are checking out Runaways. It is on Hulu. I'm going to try to get some interviews for you guys to go with all this as well. I'll talk about that later. So DC, like I said, DC has gone crazy with all of its news. It's just so much that has been happening. One of the biggest things is Stargirl. Now, the DC Universe, their streaming platform, is bringing a lot of new shows. I talk about them. Titans is already out. Young Justice is coming out. Harley Quinn, the animated one, Young Justice is animated as well. Swamp Thing, live action. I'll talk about that in a second. We're also getting Stargirl, and I think they might be, and the Doom Patrol. So all these great shows, but Stargirl has added comedian Joel McHale in the show, and he's gonna play. Now, here's the confusing part. He's supposed to play Sylvester Pemberton, aka Starman, but it's also another character it's like he's playing, so it's kind of confusing the way they're doing everything, but who knows what exactly will happen. I forgot, let me get some of the other cast members they have in the show. I had it in my my notes, which were right in front of me. Sorry about that, guys. Let me pull that up real quick. Let's be professional, Jay. That's not it. That is not what you were looking at. I don't know why you did that. I have to talk to myself like y'all are here with me, so y'all gotta understand and bear with me. Okay, cool. That was is that? Yeah. Okay, here it goes. Henry Thomas has been cast as Dr. Midnight. Lou Ferrigno Jr. has been cast as Our Man. Brian Staff has been cast as Wildcat. So they are definitely loading up this show with a lot of talent, and they're going heavy into the JSA with it. I can't wait to see what they do with this show. It's been kind of, here at Stargirl is one of those offshoot characters you don't think you'll see, but the fact they're taking a female character, putting her at the forefront of a series, I'm so behind. I'm glad with that. There's also been some casting in Birds of Prey. Chris Messina, you know him from, I just had where he was from the Mindy Project. He's been cast as Victor Zsasz. Now, Victor Zsasz has been seen on Batman Begins. He's also a reoccurring character in Gotham on Fox. He's going to play Victor Zsasz. He's an assassin, and he marks his victims in that. So, this is in Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Say that again 3 times fast. I know, right? I'm looking forward to seeing this movie. But also with them, Stephen Williams has been added to the cast. Derek Wilson, Dana Lee, Francois Chow, and Matthew Willick. Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn comes out February 7, 2020. So they're doing the filming and get ready to go into production and everything. This is going to be an interesting movie to see. What else did I have for y'all? I had some more. I thought I had that Swamp Thing news. Did I? I know I had it. Didn't I have Swamp Thing news? Probably not. I might have told y'all last time that we're getting Ian Zerlin from Beverly Hills 90210, the original Beverly Hills 90210. He has been cast in Swamp Thing to play the Blue Devil. Yeah, they're bringing the Blue Devil in. And I think because the Swamp Thing story in the series in the DC Universe revolving around magic and science in Louisiana, the Blue Devil character, is worthwhile having, and I'm here for it. I'm personally here for it. We got our first look at Jovan Wade as Cyborg from the Doom Patrol. Now, I'm not complaining. He's not over bulky. He looks like a black dude who's cosplaying. I mean, the costume looks like it's okay. Like, the brother just fell into a suit. I get his story, but it's going to be interesting. They showed us a teaser trailer with the group, the Doom Patrol, together. They're doing an awkward family photo, so this may be interesting to see how this plays out moving forward. We also got the trailer for the final season to Gotham. And in the trailer, we got a lot of the classic villains. Of course, we got the Riddler being the Riddler now. We got the Penguin. We've got Selena Kyle is now the cat. She's got the claws, the cat-type eyes. Things have happened. We got the introduction of Bane, and I hate the way they've done it. Plain and simple. I hate the way they've done it. Shane West's Bane already looks stupid, but his character is a military operative named Eduardo Durance, who has been brought to Gotham City to help Jim Gordon save what's left of it. And at one point in the trailer, he tells Jim, quote, "Shock and awe is my default," end quote. And that translates directly to his new Bane persona. We also see Jeremiah battling with Bruce on a crosswalk in Ace Chemicals. If you are familiar, you are a comic book fan, you know that is how the Joker came to be. There's the green liquid at the bottom. Also, we get Harley Quinn in the trailer as well. So they figured since this is the final season, we're going to give you everything. And so if you complain about it, doesn't matter. We not coming back. Okay, did I go through all that news? Is that? Woosah. Because this is not going to be a long episode. I'm not going to lie to you. There isn't much happening. This is the holiday break. So you're going to probably get a very short, very condensed, all Urban Gladiator, Resident Supervillain. Yo, those are different monikers. But all me in this episode. This week was the season finale of Titans. The biggest thing they sold this on was being Robin versus Batman. And when you saw the trailer, it was Batman is being hunted by the police. Dick tells Batman, "We coming for you, Bruce." You see police invade Wayne Manor. Batman out here murdering motherfuckers. And you're like, this can't be real. Like, he hasn't gone to this deep end. The problem is, it's a dream sequence. If you haven't seen it, that ain't my fault. Spoilers. It's a dream sequence. And the way it ended, it did not end as if it was a season finale. It ended as it was the lead up to what should be the season finale. Overall, this has been a pretty good season. It took a while to get its footing. It took a while to get itself going and to get rolling and get you involved completely in the story. And now that you're in it, you're like, okay, I want to see more. But I understand the season finales are supposed to leave you wanting more. I understand the season finales are cliffhangers where you're supposed to be like, damn, I can't wait for season 2. But I don't think this quote-unquote season finale should have been called that. This should have been a part 1 of part 2. If they were going to do this as the season finale, they should have done an episode before. They shouldn't have done this as a season finale. They should have did this as the episode before and then another one that leads into the season finale. Because now we have Trigon, who is Rachel's father. We found out her mother's involved. We've got Corey. We've got Beast Boy. You've got Donna Troy. Hawk and Dove are coming back. So you're building up on a lot of different things. But the way this ended is just basically Rachel helped snap Dick out of the hallucination that Trigon puts him in, basically to see how the world would have been had he made other choices. And it's basically saying that Dick has left himself be in these choices. But it wasn't enough to warrant being called a season finale. It should have been a part 1 to a 2-part season finale. I just really feel that we should have got that as the most. Nonetheless, I am very, very excited to see where this goes. I am very much looking forward to season 2. Also, before I even go further, we got a post-credit scene at the end of this season finale of Titans. And this is a post-credit scene that has shocked legitimately everybody. No one expected to see what we saw. And I'm strawling this out to debate, do I want to tell y'all what it is? Fuck it, I'm going to tell you. We see a footage of a dog in a glass case, and you just don't pay attention to it at first. And then you hear commotion and you see a door open. And when you see the door open, you see somebody has broken out of a tube or whatnot and breaking shit. And if you pay attention to the background, you see the word Cadmus. And you see this hulking figure of a dude beating up people. And you see he has a tattoo of the Superman S. And you're like, holy shit, this is Superboy. And you go back to the dog, and now you pay attention and see that the dog is being surrounded by green light, which that means the dog is Crypto. Now, I have to bring that up because if you listen to several episodes back, I think it was on the Trusty Sidekick. I've even said it here in Mad Titan. I thought in season 2 or 3 of Supergirl, I was like, yo, they gonna bring in this goddamn dog, and I don't want to see this dog. But now the way they did it in Titans, I'm like, I want to see the dog. Give me the dog. I'll be totally happy with the dog. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited for Doom Patrol. I'm excited for all the other DCEW, DC TV shows are all on break. I think starting the first week in January, we're getting the full run of things again. Gotham comes back January 3rd. A couple weeks later, I think we'll probably get The Gifted somewhere around then. We get the other shows. We get Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. back. We're getting Legion. It's so much coming up. We got Pennyworth coming on Epix. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to do a best of for the next couple of weeks because it's the holiday. So this is the Christmas Eve edition. You won't get one. You'll get a best of TV and movies the following week, right before New Year's. And you might get a full episode the week after. But I'll say this. There are a lot of TV shows that are comic book based, Marvel and DC, that we adamantly follow. We being the fans, the sweaties, and that I will cover for you guys. And I'm going to continue to do that. I don't care if it's 10 shows a week. I'm going to watch all 10 and bring my recap of all 10 to you guys. Even if there's movies involved, I'm going to have the news on them broken down on MadTitanCast.com, the website. I'm going to do so much for you guys this upcoming year that I've done before, and this time it's me. So, you know, it's me giving it all to you guys. I'm going to put my thoughts on certain things exclusively in the Supervillain Squad on Patreon. So go over there. Again, if you want to hear my full thoughts on Elseworlds, it is only available as a Patreon exclusive in the squad. So go join. Mr. J. Washington, patreon.com/Mr. J. Washington. Movie reviews, I'm going to keep giving them those. Into the Spider-Verse is up, like I said earlier, on my YouTube channel. I'm going to do a lot going into 2019 for you guys. I'll be at a lot of different Comic-Cons, getting a lot of coverage, a lot of interviews, talking with a lot of people, covering a lot of panels. A lot of this stuff that I need to have, I want to have happen. I also need you all, the fans, the listeners, to help be vocal about it. Let people know about this podcast. Let people know about me. One of the things I need is for you all to rate this podcast, rate and review. What that does, a lot of people say, I hear people all the time say rate and review on iTunes. What does it do? It pushes the podcast up visibly. It makes more people see it and more people know why they need to listen to this and check this out. So I need you all, if you've left a review before, please do it again. Don't be shy. Leave another review. Leave a rating, 5 stars. Do what you got to do, but let people know about this. Share the word about it, okay? I'm going to do all that. I officially will be at C2E2 in March, so I got that set up. In January, the end of January, I will be in New York for the movie trivia Schmodown. If you guys have checked out the Schmodown Spectacular 3, you'll see that I'll be there. Also, I'll be managing Janina Machine and Chance Ellison. It's so much coming up in 2019. I just want you all to be a part of it. I want you all to ride with me as you've been riding. Everyone who has been with me thus far, since the inception of Mad Titan, I appreciate it. I appreciate Claire Lim and everybody at Nerd Jabber who's added on the podcast. This has been something that I've been passionate about. I wanted to give you all something before Christmas. This is my Christmas gift to you all. Another episode and me telling you all how I feel and how grateful I am. Like I said, the next one you're going to get the best of from 2018. There wasn't much worse. I mean, I could talk about one thing and then people be like, oh, you just hating. And it's kind of true. It was bad. But nonetheless, I'm here with you guys as long as you're here with me. All right. So follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J Washington. It's MRJAY. You should know how to spell Washington. I told you before and I'll tell you again, my YouTube channel, youtube.com/JAY Washington 80. All right. Spider-Verse review is up there. In-game trailer reaction is up there. Some more stuff coming up there. Join my Supervillain Squad. If you support me, if you rock with me, it just take $1, $5. Join the squad. Patreon.com/Mr. J Washington. I'm throwing so much stuff up there during the holiday break. You are not going to want to miss it, all right? I will holler at you guys next week for our end of the year best of review show. Take care. I will holler at you later. Peace.